says that I'm live. So gotta wait till this other computer kick in to make sure y'all can hear me when I'm live. So when you hear the sound of my voice, let me know. Give me my check. Okay, I can hear myself, but I need to know that y'all can hear me. Let me know that y'all can hear me. All right. Um. Okay, make sure I put that on live chat. Because when you put on top chat, it don't show every damn thing. So make sure I put that on live chat. There's something that I'm missing. Something I'm missing there. Hold on. Guess I can fix that a little later. Jen, good evening. What's going on? We got a new person named Keela Johnson in the building. What's going on, Keela? How you doing? She said she came from SP Nuggets. Hell yeah. Brother Brian in the building. My brother Sykes in the building. What's going on, brother Sykes? Janet Dunbar. She said, turn the mic up a little bit. How about that, Janet? How about that? Can you hear me a little louder? Can you hear me? What's going on, Janet? How you doing? Good evening. Melissa Good, good evening. How you doing? How you doing? Man, y'all coming on in. I really appreciate that. Appreciate that. Guys, we got a lot to talk about tonight. Because this story is very, very heartbreaking. It's disgusting. It's nasty. And everything you Miss Marie, hey babe, how you doing? Jackie said this is the first time she hearing this story. You know why, Jackie? Because they treating it as a low profile case. I don't know why, but I see some news talking about it. See, now you see why I had to turn down, Janet. Now you say it's way loud now. Now you see why I was talking low. Okay. Damn, I lost my train of thought. Now you see why I was talking low, because if I get way to it, this is a good mic. It's gonna be loud as hell. So that's why you probably was hearing it low, because I really wasn't talking loud. All right. But yeah, I seen a few news stations that I'm not too familiar with talking about it. But the major news stations, I'm not seeing anybody talking about this. You know, it just like they throwing this under the rug. And this is a case that don't need to be thrown on the rug. This is a case that need to be brought out there, not because of race or anything, but the story itself. You know how disgusting that some people can be when dealing with children. Not only that, y'all know what I say when it comes to parents. How parents sit up there and allow outside motherfuckers to come in and do shit to your children. And as you were hearing this story, while this woman was doing this to her boyfriend, which was the child's biological dad, where the fuck was he at? He was nowhere to be found. He's nowhere to be found. But if they stand together, how the fuck you not know that this bitch is doing this to your child? Or did you not even give a fuck? Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Chris Thorne Show. What's going on, everybody? Give me 1 minute. I need to go take care of something real quick. Hold on. All right. Sandra, what's going on? How you doing? Good evening. I'm doing fine, dear. How about you? Good evening. Lavender, you made it. How you doing, babe? Sanji Mo, what's going on? Y'all coming in tonight. That's what I'm talking about. That's exactly what I'm talking about. I appreciate everybody who's coming in. Share it out. Who all know about the story. Share them out. Tell them that your boy is live. And Lady Lime, what's going on, dear? How you doing? I gotta find their horns. I do that. I gotta find that horn. But ladies and gentlemen, I don't want to keep everybody. I want to get right into the story because we got a whole lot to cover. My man King Guys is in the building. King Guys, you a young man, man, and sometimes I don't see how you as a young man can sit in my chat room and hear the stories that I do and hear how foul my mouth is at times. You feel me? But you be sitting here listening, man, but maybe you taking what I'm saying as a learning experience that when you get to be older, I think you around about 17 now, or should be close to 18 or something like that. I know you first found me, you were 16. But hopefully, even though with how foul my mouth is and the stuff that I bring up, you as a young man, as our young generation, will take what I say, not only me, but everybody who do what I do, take heed of what we say and make it a lesson, man. You be a young man, one of the young men to say, hey, I see this too much. I don't want to make the same mistakes. I'm going to make mistakes, but I don't want to see this. I don't want to make the same mistakes that I hear these content creators talking about. You feel me? You feel me, man? Hey, Lisa Chichi, how you doing, babe? So, yeah, I would like to know, Lavender, if you could tell me, I would like to know why it's low key. All right. So anyway, guys, we got a bitch by the name of Cynthia Baker, and we got a beautiful baby right here by the name of RICA ROUNTREE. So to give y'all the meats and potatoes of this story, the bitch that you see right there with the glass and eye, white people, if you don't like what I'm saying, look, you're more than welcome to leave. You're more than welcome to leave. But I'm very passionate when it comes to kids. All right. Fuck this woman. She don't deserve anything nice to come out of my mouth. All right. Fuck this whore. Her name is Cynthia Baker, and the beautiful baby name is RICA ROUNTREE. What has happened here? And again, I don't know why this story is so low profile. This woman has been abusing her boyfriend, which is a black man. This is his biological daughter. She's been abusing this child. And for what I've gathered so far, for no apparent reason. The child didn't seem bad or none of that. She was just doing it just because she can. So she abused this girl so much till she abused her one last time. And the child life ended. Now, what's the last thing she did? She kicked this baby in the stomach so hard that her intestines erupted. And when her intestines erupted, it caused an eternal bleeding and the child died. But see, that's fucked up. But here is even more fucked up. Where the fuck is her daddy? You're going to hear one of the videos that I play when they show what she was doing. She going to say, I'm going to call your daddy. So this bitch can sit up here and torture your child and say, I'm going to call your daddy. Then you know what the fuck is going on with your child. And the sad thing about this is his name not mentioned one time in none of these news clips that I found. Now what the fuck is going on with that? Then the mom. This baby's in jail. The mom tried to call DFACS to get help for her baby because she said her baby is in danger. You think DFACS helped her? No. She said because of my criminal history, they didn't take me serious. I don't know how this shit work with DFACS. I don't have any children. But she said she begged and pleaded these folks to save her baby. Nobody did shit. According to what I gathered. Nobody did shit. You actually had a mother, not only a mother, a black mother that tried to save her baby. Out of all the stories I'd have done, a black mother's killing their children. I actually had one story where a woman tried to save her baby. And she was let down. And my heart goes out to that woman because she tried to save her baby. Because she couldn't do nothing because she locked up. She couldn't do nothing. Guys, I'm already in high emotion right now, so if I fuck up, please forgive me. Because I think this has got to be one of the most disgusting stories that I ever done. And I don't know which one is the worst. Cupcake, Malia, or this Taylor Rose. I don't know which one is worse. Or this one. I don't know which one is worse. So my emotions are already running high right now. So y'all hear it in my voice. Don't hesitate to say, hey, Chris, calm down. Calm down, okay? Let's get right into it. But for now, y'all get them thumbs up, please. I got 20. We got the numbers keep going up, fluctuating up and down. Share it out. Let people come and hear it. And let's get right into this. First of all, let me show y'all something. So I looked up the mother, and I wanted to know what's going on with her. And I think I may have found the mother. So let me switch all over real quick. Now, I don't know how big I can make this for y'all, but I'll try. Hold on. Let's see how this works. And y'all probably still gonna be able to see it clear, but you know, y'all get the gist of everything that's going on. Her mother's name is Antoinetta Simmons. She's she's at the parent institution, Decatur Correctional Center, and she's in custody right now. Her location is Decatur. Well, her physical profile, I ain't gonna read all that. Her marks and scars and tattoos, I'm not gonna read all that. But now I think this is the right person because she was admitted on January 14, 2019. And now she's scheduled for parole on December 5th. All right. And also they saying her projected discharge date is on December 5th. Amen. And Fire Goddess, thank you for helping me with this information. So let's see what's going on. Her sentencing information. 17CF1278, class 3, 1 count. And her offense is forgery, issue, deliver documents. Her custody date was 12/26/2018. Her sentence is 2 years, 6 months, and no days. County, McLean. Sentence discharge, no. Then she got a class 4. Count 1, aggravated DUI, no valid driver license. She was in custody December 9th of last year, and her sentence was 2 years, 6 months, and no days. And she's in McLean County. And it saddens me to see that because, again, even this lady is in jail still trying to save her child. And there's not much that she could do to save her child because she's locked up behind bars. So, you know, crazy may sound, you know, my heart goes out to her. You know, this is crazy. This is crazy. I don't have no other way to put it. This is crazy. Now somebody said they're gonna write her and see can I get her on the show to talk to me. And if we could do that, that'd be awesome. That'd be fucking awesome. So guys, let's get right into the nitty-gritty. And with the YouTube changes and shit, I don't know how this is gonna work. I may get flagged. I don't know, but you know what? I'm gonna take one for the team to get this story out here. So they flag me, so be it. But we're gonna get right into the nitty-gritty. This, when they was doing trial, this what this woman or someone with the shit that this piece of shit was doing to this young lady. All right, hold on. Let me switch y'all over to another screen so y'all can see it bigger. Warning, maybe graphic to some of y'all. Let's go.
I say, do you want to whoop it? I say, get your ass to my room now. I'm calling your dad.
Y'all heard what she said? Get your ass to my room right now. I'm calling your daddy. So that's why I say, if she sat up there and said that, then the daddy obviously knew what was going on. Fuck out of here.
Move it out the corner. Now, go. Go to my room. Go to my room. I said to my room, didn't I? Go to my room. Rika J, get the fuck out the corner. that chair, you're gonna get it 3 times worse. You don't give a fuck, do you? Get out. Get out. Room now. RICA, did I say, do you want a whooping? I said,
they say this video is graphic. I don't see where it's graphic at other than they talking about the language. So I should be okay. But do y'all hear how this woman talking to this child? Do y'all hear how she talking to this child? And y'all see I'm holding my head down because, you know, shit like this making me cringe. It makes me cringe. She talking to this man child like she's some Negro on the street. Now, why she was telling her get to her room, I have no idea. But we all can see in that video, this baby was terrified. This baby was terrified. So they let you know right there by her being terrified. By her being terrified, this woman been doing shit to this girl. And again, where's the father? Y'all heard what she said. She said, I'm going to call your father. So if you were bold enough to tell her that you're going to call her father, and you was thinking they was going to put fear in her heart, and the girl's still crying and running rabbit around the house because she's not trying to do what you asked her to do, then that means the dad know what's going on. Amen? The dad know what's going on. And again, his name ain't mentioned not one time in none of this shit that I researched. This is why it's a good thing that I don't have any children. Because they had been my child, she wouldn't need the police. Amen? She wouldn't need the police. I don't incite violence. But this is one time that if any one of you would have fucked this woman up without calling the police, I would have had no problem with it. If any one of y'all, this was your child, and you find out this girl was babysitting your child, and you went on there fucked up, I wouldn't have no problem with it. What I need to call the police for? You didn't call the police when my child was scared of you. You didn't call the police and say, come get this child. She's getting on my nerves or something. So why the fuck do I need to call police and gotta wait for them and let you keep breathing while my child over there suffering? Nope, I take that charge. You fuck my child up, bitch, I'm finna fuck you up. I'll take one for my baby. Because you got me fucked up. And I'm pretty much sure all you feel the same way. This bitch had y'all fucked up. And nah, y'all ain't gotta be politically correct, man. Speak your fucking mind. Only thing I can tell y'all cuss. YouTube is gonna spam your message, but I got March that's gonna approve your message. Don't be politically correct. Speak your fucking mind. Because I am. Fuck this bitch. And the fact that she said her recorded shows me she enjoyed the fact that girl was scared of her. The fact that this nasty asshole kept recording this shit lets me know she enjoyed the fact that this girl was scared of her. She enjoyed it. And I bet you 9 times out of 10, y'all tell me y'all agree with me on this. I bet you 9 times 10, she showed her whole ass of a dad the videos. And he sat back and did nothing. How many of y'all want to bet he saw the videos and that whole nigga didn't do nothing? How many of y'all think he seen the videos and didn't do shit? I do. I gotta forgive me for keep pausing, man, because I'm trying to get my shit together, man. This is fucked up. This is fucked up, man. But that's okay. Since the news don't want to bring the story to the public, I'm going to bring it out. All right, I'm going to bring this shit out. Since the news don't want to bring it out, I'm going to bring it out. So, all right, guys. So I got an article right here. I think my girl Fire Goddess sent this to me, and it says, and I'm sorry, guys, I can't blow it up, but y'all still probably won't be able to see it clear. So, I'll just read to y'all what it says. So bear with me. So what it says right here is wanton, WANTON, cruelty. Cynthia Baker may face life sentence in 8-year-old Bloomington girl's murder. This was posted a few days ago. It says in Bloomington, Cynthia Baker was found guilty Tuesday of murder, aggravated battery, child endangerment, and domestic battery in the beaten death of her boyfriend, 8-year-old daughter. Let me read that to y'all again. Even the first paragraph's fucked up. Cynthia Baker was found guilty Tuesday of murder, aggravated battery, child endangerment, and domestic battery in the beaten death of her boyfriend, 8-year-old daughter. Beaten death of her keyword boyfriend daughter. Baker or Norma hung her head and silently cried as Judge Casey Costigan read the verdicts, which the jury reached Tuesday afternoon after about 5.5 hours of deliberation that began the day before. Baker, also known as Cynthia Clay, was accused of the January 26th death of 8-year-old RICA Rountree, daughter of Richard Rountree. Prosecutor said she kicked the girl. Oh, God. I got to read this, y'all. Prosecutors said she kicked the girl, causing internal injuries that killed her. In order for you to make somebody eternally bleed, you had to kick the fuck out of them. You had to draw your foot back and put all your weight in your kick in this girl's stomach. And I know I got some white people in the chat room, and y'all wonder why I called her white trash. And some of y'all had a problem when I said white trash. How can you look at this or hear this and not call her that? I'm trying to call her. I promise you, I'm trying to. How can, man? What up, Sylvia? What's going on? I ain't seen a bit. Who else I missed? I think I seen my man Stone Cold in a bit. What's going on, Stone Cold? Yeah, I get them lights up for you, boy. You got me 25. Give me up to 30. And then after 30, give me 35. Y'all share this shit. I might bring some more people in, man. I appreciate y'all being here tonight. It shows me that y'all care. Y'all not here for me. Y'all here for this baby. Okay? Let's not say y'all here for me. We're here for this baby. We putting a message out for this baby. All right? So y'all not here for me. Y'all here for the baby. And I appreciate y'all here being here for the baby. I appreciate each and every last one of y'all for being here for this baby. Fuck me. I'm good. I'm eventually going to be good. But we here for the baby. Amen. That's what we're here for. We're here for RICA. As I continue, it says this. Defense. Come on, Chris. Defense attorney Todd Ringel declined to comment after the verdict was read. State's attorney Don Knapp said he and Normal Police will discuss the case at a news conference at 10 a.m. Wednesday at Uptown Station. Baker's bond was received and she was returned to McLean County Jail to the sentences hearing at 2:30 p.m. on January the 31st, which is next year, I believe. If I'm saying this right. The judge changed the original date on Wednesday because of a scheduled conflict. January 31st at 2:30. So somebody do me a favor, mark it on your calendar and send me a reminder that if hopefully they're gonna show this live or whatnot, or they show updates on it. Remind me on January 31st at 2:30 to try to search this story and see her sentences. Now, somebody asked earlier, what is she's facing? From what I read, she's facing up to 200 years. That's not enough. But I understand they probably saying, hey, if she got 200 years, the bitch ain't gonna get out no way, so why not? No, life. Don't put no years behind it. Put life. Put life behind it. No 200 years. Hey, Pride Glamour. Hey, baby, how you doing? Life. No years. Life. I don't give a damn if it's 300 or 500 years. Just say life. Just say life. Because it may be, what if it's a chance that the bitch might survive 100 years and she get ready to get out? No, we don't need that. Say life, no years. Amen. Life, no years. Find a jewel. Hey, babe, what's going on? How many of y'all agree with that? Life, no years. I don't give a damn. Life, no years. But hold up. I may spoke too soon. It says the charges carry the possibility of life in prison after the jury found the first-degree murder and aggravated battery of a child were accompanied by exceptional brutal or heinous behavior indicative of wanton cruelty, Costigan said, reading from the verdict forms. Now, I'm going to need y'all to help me pronounce this word. It said RICA died of peritonitis. Did I say that right? Peritonitis. Peritonitis. Did I say that right? Peritonitis. Did I say that right? Let me know if I say that right. Peritonitis. From intestinal perforation after blunt force trauma, a doctor testified Baker's 7-year-old daughter testified her mother. Look. A doctor testified. Hey, Shay, what's going on? Baker's 7-year-old daughter testified her mother kicked RICA twice in the stomach. Her own daughter, which is 7 years old, testified that her mother, peritonitis. That's what I said, didn't it? Peritonitis. Peritonitis. All right. Well, I said it close. I was close enough. Thank you for that. Her 7-year-old said she witnessed her mom kicked her twice in the stomach. Then it goes on to say that 3 domestic battery charges connect to the dates of 3 videos Baker recorded on her own cellular phone. This bitch recorded on her own cellular phone. Her bruising a child on September the 8th, August the 23rd, and May 26th, all in 2018. All in 2018. September the 8th, August the 23rd, and May the 26th. Here's a photo of the baby right here. They said this is a photo at school before she died of injuries. Man. It said those videos depicted Baker smacking RICA on several parts of her body, forcing the child. Those videos depicted Baker smacking RICA on several parts of her body, forcing the child's head against the walls and repeatedly kneeing the child in the back. The video footage also showed the child naked and struggling to hold cans in hands outstretched to her sides while Baker yelled, mocked, and reminded her to keep her arms straight. Y'all hear that shit? This baby head, she forced this girl head against the wall. Then look what this bitch said to her. Look what she said. She said to the girl, "Cold, aren't you? Good." Baker said to RICA in one video, later she asked if she needed to put a collar on the child. That right there, I don't like that not one bit. I mean, I don't like the shit period at all, but you talking put a collar on her? Really? You really telling this baby how you really feel? You treating her like a nigga. What the fuck you need to put a collar on her for what? Was she your fucking slave? So you looked at her as a nigga and tortured this baby. You a bitch. For most, it's unthinkable, but for RICA, it was her normal assistant. For most, it's unthinkable, but for RICA, it was her normal life. It was normal for RICA for this woman to abuse her like this. It was normal. Assistant State's Attorney Erica Reynolds said, describing the abuse of her closing arguments in Baker's home, RICA was treated as less than as this defendant's punching bag. Experts from text conversation between Baker and Roundtree were displayed at various times. And I'm going to show y'all that too. I'm going to show y'all them texts too. Experts from text conversation between Baker and Roundtree were displayed at various times in the trial. showing their discussion of discipline and punishment for RICA. So now we just got our answer right there. Her bitch ass of a dad knew what was going on because they was texting each other. And I remember seeing the text where this hoe right here texted him, said, would it be better if RICA was gone? Somebody said that. Would it be better if RICA was gone? I don't know, was it her said that to him, or was it him said that to her? Well, we're going to get into that in a minute. So you knew what was going on because you and her was having discussions. You knew what was going on. Oh my God. Y'all listen to this. Listen to this. Listen to this. She told this fool, her dad, she told this fool, I love you too. But damn, I really hate your fucking daughter. She said to him, I love you too. But damn, I hate your fucking daughter. Y'all hear this shit? Her own daddy didn't do shit. Let me ask y'all a question. How much y'all want to bet he talked shit about his baby mama, the black chick? How much you want to bet he talked so much shit about her, talk down to her and everything. Call her everything but her fucking name. And didn't say shit to her. How much y'all want to bet he did that? And I'm all for men. I am. But when you fuck up like this and you a coward, I can't ride with you. So how many of y'all bet he talked so much shit about the baby mama? But I bet you he ain't talk shit to this motherfucker. And this motherfucker was doing the worst. Probably called that woman everything in the book. But at least she trying to save her child, bitch. You wasn't. Man. Anyway, before Ringo presented his evidence Monday, Assistant State's Attorney Mary Cole said the state had learned Roundtree received a letter from Baker asking him to take the blame for everything during this testimony. Are you fucking kidding me? Hell no. But then it goes on to say that man. Then it goes to say that Roundtree, Baker, and Rika's mother, Ann Simmons, were expected to testify but were not called. A decision made after Cole told Costigan, I guess that's the name, Costigan. Somebody hit me with that if I'm saying that wrong. You know, I fuck up words. Costigan, Costigan. That's the last name. I can't say this shit. they told him about the letter. RICA's treatment triggered investigation by the Department of Children and Family Services. RICA's treatment triggered investigation by the Department of Children and Family Services, but Baker explained the way black eyes and swollen lips. A prosecutor said, "Why the fuck? How the hell did she get away with that?" Right, shy girl, 6'9". Look, man, y'all speak your fucking mind. How the fuck did she get away with this? What up, Elaine? How the fuck did this bitch get away with this? She was able to explain all this shit away, and y'all left. This can't be right. RICA's treatment triggered investigation by the Department of Children and Family Services, but Baker explained the way black eyes and swollen lips. Prosecutor said, "Man, what the fuck?" So everybody who came to my video that I did the other day, y'all absolutely right, man. Defects ain't shit. When you need defects, they ain't shit. But when you don't want defects in your shit, they always in your shit. How the fuck that works? When you need defects in your shit, they not there. But when you trying to keep defects out of your shit, one anonymous call, them motherfuckers be right there at your front door. And these motherfuckers be making false allegations and everything. Trust me, I know. It happened in my fucking home. The child endangerment charge came after Baker refused to take RICA for x-rays. Y'all hear this shit? This bitch didn't even take her for x-rays. The child endangerment charge came after Baker refused to take RICA for x-rays that had been ordered by a doctor. In a video of a police interview recorded the night RICA died, Baker told a normal detective she'd never physically disciplined her 4 children or RICA. Y'all know what? I tell y'all what. Let's everybody get y'all money together. Let's buy a ticket. Let's go down here with this bitch at and let's ramsack that motherfucker. And everybody just get a bar of soap, put it in the sock. Everybody get in the line, man, and smack the shit out of her anywhere you want to. Get a bar of soap, put it in the sock, wrap that son of a bitch up tight as you can. And everybody, like they did on Full Metal Jacket, everybody take your soap and get in line and bark the shit out of her ass in her intestines. As a matter of fact, let's go 3 times. I'll be the leader. I'll be the leader. I'll be the fucking leader. Or better yet, let's go even worse than that. Let's go get an 8-ball. Them pool balls, everybody grab the balls. Wrap that son of a bitch tight as you can, like Steven Seagal did in one of the movies. I'll give the name of the movie is, and he was fucking them up there with that ball in that wrap. Give me the 8-ball. And we're gonna smack her punk ass in her intestines. And let her see how this shit feels. And don't give her no pussy. No, don't get no pussy hits now. I want y'all to, like a Homer Decline. I want y'all to run this shit back and come down with it. Don't give her no pussy licks. Wind that shit up. Bam, bitch. We all gonna go around 3 times until she's straight up red in her stomach, until we see bruising. Shy Girl said, "No, we need some acid." Well, I think acid would kill her. I want her to feel okay. I want to feel pain first. Then we'll talk about the acid later. Okay, we'll talk about the acid later. But good thinking, good thinking, guys. You haven't, please hit that thumbs up for your boy and share it out. I see a lot of y'all keep coming in. Probably y'all getting phone calls or whatnot, or y'all going to different streams. It's all good, man. Let people know that you're over here. Then I'll bring you updates to this story. Let's bring awareness for this baby. Let's show love to this baby like they doing everybody else, okay? Because there's no way in hell that I'm reading all this that I'm reading now, and this baby story is not worldwide. I just don't see how this baby story is not worldwide. I don't get it. I don't get why this girl story is not worldwide. Anyway, this motherfucker told she never disciplined RICA. She never disciplined her children. When Detective Kendra DeRosa told Baker her children said otherwise, the children spoke up. Amen. The children spoke up. Her children said otherwise. Baker admitted to spanking them with a hand or a belt. In his testimony, Dr. John Denton, a forensic pathologist, identified more than 50 marks. Listen, guys, he identified more than 50 marks on Rika's body and concluded that child had suffered child abuse, Reynolds said. But your whole ass daddy ain't seeing none of this. He ain't seeing none of this. So he come home from work or do whatever the fuck he doing. She tells him, I beat your daughter ass. I don't care. She need her ass beat. You handle your daughter to this bitch on a silver platter, bro. More than 50 marks. And y'all was still sending her to school like this. Man. Dr. Denton's opinion in his medical opinion that a child who has been systematically physically abused develops the ability to cope with even the most serious pains, Reynolds said in her closings. And that's why they say for Rika, this was a normal life. She was getting abused so much that this baby got used to it. She got used to it. And that's sad. That a child got to get used to something like that at a young age, beaten. Not discipline, not spanking. She got to get used to being beat. And I'm pretty much sure this baby probably got beat while the dad was there a few times. And just imagine hearing her voice crying for her daddy. And he probably ain't did nothing. It ain't shit that man can say right now to convince me that he wasn't aware. And if he had known, he would have done something. It ain't shit he could tell me to convince me. You knew, motherfucker. You knew. Ain't shit you could tell me to convince me you didn't know this, nigga. Ain't shit you can tell me to let me know that you didn't know this. When Baker's 7-year-old daughter told the court about the kicks to Rika's stomach, she said they happened sometime after Christmas. Reynolds recounted in her closing. Without her testimony, Reynolds said the evidence is circumstantial, but still enough to convict Baker with her testimony. You know exactly how this happened. Because she did it to Rika, then she did it this time, Reynolds said. After her death, Rika's surgeon said that the intestinal perforation had been progressing for 3 to 5 days. So the baby could have been saved. The baby could have been saved. But she didn't want to save the baby. And she didn't want to take the baby get x-rays because she knew she was gonna get fucked up ahead of time. They was gonna ask her questions and she probably wouldn't think of her feet fast enough to come up with some lies and say this, that happened. Because in order for you to believe internally, it gotta be a hard impact. It's gotta be a hard impact to the abdomen. It says in the last few days of Rika's life, she vomited at dinner, said she couldn't see, and fell down the stairs. Oh my God. Y'all want to hear what this bitch response was? Y'all want to hear what this bitch response was? Sometimes she does this and it's like attention. You know, she like pretending, Baker said in the video. So baby pretended to vomit. She pretended to fall down the stairs. And she pretended that she could not see. And you say she do this for attention. Within hours of the behavior, Baker described Rika was dead. Hey Shaya LaBelle, how you doing, dear? Welcome to the show. This bitch said sometimes this baby do this. She said sometimes this baby do this for attention. When the fuck you ever known a child to throw up for attention? The fuck you ever known a child to pretend and throw herself downstairs on purpose? Unless maybe she's mild retarded. But I don't think this baby was retarded at all. She was in her right mind. You didn't give a damn about this child. Cause remember, bitch, you said earlier, I hate your fucking child. You told this man, I hate your damn child. So you didn't give a damn what happened to her. And the fact you sit up here and say some bullshit like this, sometimes she does this, it's like attention, you know, she's like pretending. You was ready for this baby to die. And then within hours, she died. But y'all getting upset with me because I call this bitch white trash? Really? Not all. Just this bitch. Not all. But I get it. A lot of y'all new watching me and y'all don't know me. Y'all took offense to it. You thought I'm racially profiling. That's not the case. Because again, you got white people in my chat right now. You got white people in a whole lot of groups y'all done put me in. If I had a problem with white people, I would be in none of them damn groups that y'all put me in. I wouldn't accept none of y'all friendships or none of this shit on Facebook. If I had a problem with white people. I got a problem with white people like this. Just as well I got a problem with a black bitch who would do this to a child. It ain't no different. Just so happened one of your peoples done this shit. And it done it to one of somebody that's my color. And told a fella that's my color, who is the biological father of this child, I hate your fucking child. And I can't express myself by calling this bitch white trash? Man, this one time, y'all gonna have to take y'all feelings and run with it. Fuck you mean? Can you leave color out of it? Why you gotta bring color into it? You can see it your damn self the color the bitch is. So what difference am I doing? It still ain't gonna change the damn crime. You see the color of the bitch, what she did. You see the color of the child. Fuck you mean, man? Man, my hand's shaking this shit, man. The last thing it says, RICA's life didn't matter to this defendant. Then it goes on to say that, but it matters to this courtroom. Reynolds said RICA matters here. Let me correct y'all. Not only did RICA matter her life mattered in the courtroom, but it matters over here on the Chris Thorne show. Amen. The Chris Thorne show, RICA life matter. If RICA life matter, let me see you throw your hearts in air. If RICA life matters to y'all, throw some hearts in the air for this baby. Thank you, Jen. Thank you, Sylvia. Thank you, Embody Me. Thank you, Keela. Thank you, Sandra. Appreciate your brother, Brian. Thank you, Elaine. Thank you, Fire Goddess. Thank you, Shy Girl. I'll take Amen too. I'll take that too. Appreciate your Stone Cold. Thank you, Fire Goddess. Thank you, Sylvia. So for those of you who are new over here, now you see how my passion is when it comes to children. Yeah, a lot of stuff I probably say will be offensive to a lot of you. I had somebody tell me the other day, they said, I like you. Thank you, neighbor Nisa. They said, I like you. They said, I like your content, even though I don't agree with everything that you say. But for the most part, I like what you say. And stuff like that, I appreciate it. Because I don't expect everybody to agree with everything that I say. Some stuff I may will fly the handle and say it. But me, as a person that run a platform, that's why I need y'all to come in there and say, I don't agree with you, Chris. You're going too overboard. Here's what I think. And not damn time y'all see me fly off the handle because y'all disagree with me. I used to open up my phone lines. I need to start back doing that. Because the way I look at it, if it's not for y'all, the audience, then it won't be a lot of us content creators. Y'all audience make us. So I can't fly off the handle every time y'all disagree with something that I say. Amen. And that's why I love y'all. A lot of y'all sit in my bushes and peep out the chat room. And sometimes y'all just pop up out of nowhere and start chatting because y'all know how the chat room is. And as y'all can see now, nobody hardly get blocked over here. Unless you're just over here just being straight up stupid. Then you get blocked in, but nobody get blocked over here. Every now and again, I may see y'all in the chat room arguing, but tomorrow we get this straight. So again, I appreciate every last one of y'all who's here tonight. So we're going to carry on with this story. Okay. I see that, Fire Goddess. I see that. What it says right here. Let me see what this says. You sent me. What did you send me? Amen, Jen. Amen. Amen. Anyway, guys, I'm getting into some of these videos I downloaded. Keela John said, "You're speaking from the heart, Chris. I felt every word you said tonight. Thank you, dear." Sonia said they would change schools, like 3 the schools there are reported the abuse. We're going to get into that too. She said, "I appreciate you for exposing these piece of shit parents, Chris. No doubt." Guys, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take a little small break. You go give me a drink or something, cause yeah, I'm really getting pissed off, and I need to cool down. I need to get some water or something. I'm doing all this talking, so y'all chat it up, and I'm gonna hit y'all with some elevator music. And y'all want to go grab y'all some, take this, take a break, get yourself together, cause I know this is pissing off a whole lot of y'all. So let me try with some elevator music. And then I'll be right back. I'll be right back. All right. We are back. We're back. Anybody want to know who that tune was? That was Sade, Kiss of Life, one of my favorite songs by her. I love this song. Man, that woman has a beautiful voice. Sade, Kiss of Life. Well, that was the instrumental version of this song. Hold on, guys. I'm trying to respond to some messages. Hold on. All right, so I am back. So let's get right back into it. So I'm going to play for y'all some clips that I found about her trial and shit. Um, um, let's use this one. I don't use this one as much, but let's use this one. All right. So I'm gonna try to do these videos in order. So here we go. We're gonna go to video number 1. Y'all let me know y'all can still hear me and stuff. Let me know y'all can still hear me.
The first witnesses took the stand in the Cynthia Baker murder trial today, the state painting a grim picture of the life of 8-year-old RICA Rountree before she died in January.
Baker faces 6 counts in connection to her stepdaughter's death, and if found guilty, she could be sentenced to natural life in prison. Stephanie Rodriguez has the latest from the courtroom. Stephanie.
Opening statements from the state lasted about 15 minutes, while the defense only addressed the jury for about 3, not mentioning the alternate theory surrounding the child's death that delayed this trial. Now, Baker sat blankly as the state told jurors the 41-year-old hated her stepdaughter. The state described in detail the abuse they claim Baker inflicted on the little girl. They told jurors Rountree's body had many healed scars, saying there was no doubt she'd been, quote, battered and abused from head to toe. Now, the state also read text messages Baker sent to her boyfriend, Richard Rountree, where Baker talks about strangling the child. They also described videos in detail.
You even sent a text message to this man talking about strangling his child, and no action was taken, no foot up nobody's ass, not even a threat that you're going to put your foot up her ass, none of this shit, right? You sent the text message to this man about his daughter with that beautiful baby who y'all see up there on top of my head, talking about you going to strangle his child, and this bitch ass nigga nowhere to be found. He done run home and said, bitch, I'll kill you dead before you hurt my child. You didn't say none of that. This motherfucker freely texts you talking about harm doing to your child. Freely texts you messages to you about harming your child. She freely texted a message to you saying she hates your child, bruh. She texts you saying she hates your child. Are you fucking kidding me?
Those of which the jury will see here in open court, showing some disturbing treatment by Baker.
She also bangs Rika's head off a wall during this video. The video from August shows the defendant setting up the phone to record a video, calmly laying a towel on the ground, and then dragging Rika, naked and dripping wet, into the bedroom by her neck while yelling at Rika.
After hearing the state's opening statement, Baker's defense attorney told the jurors that he was going to, quote, scrap his prepared statement, but did acknowledge the videos, calling them a, quote, bizarre form of discipline.
It doesn't prove that.
Hold on, y'all hear this motherfucker? Y'all hear this motherfucker? A bizarre form of discipline. Did y'all hear this motherfucker? A bizarre. I can't even get to. Man. Then this is what he finna say.
Quote, scrap his prepared statement, but did acknowledge the videos, calling them a, quote, bizarre form of discipline.
It doesn't prove ag battery beyond a reasonable doubt, and it certainly doesn't prove murder beyond a reasonable doubt. There are no murderers in this courtroom, ladies and gentlemen, and when this case is concluded, you will also.
Lavender, did you hear what this fool just said? Everybody who's coming back, did you hear what this fool just said? He said none of these videos don't prove shit. He said it was a weird form of discipline. Lavender, did you hear this fool? Did y'all hear this fool?
And then dragging Rika, naked and dripping wet, into the bedroom by her neck while yelling at Rika.
After hearing the state's opening statement, Baker's defense attorney told the jurors that he was going to, quote, scrap his prepared statement, but did acknowledge the videos, calling them a, quote, bizarre form of discipline.
It doesn't prove ag battery beyond a reasonable doubt, and it certainly doesn't prove murder beyond a reasonable doubt. There are no murderers in this courtroom, ladies and gentlemen, and when this case is concluded, you will also realize that fact.
This show you right there. This shit right there shows you these attorneys only give a damn about your money. They only give a damn about your money. I refuse to believe he believed in it half of that shit that coming out of his mouth. I refuse to believe he believed in it half of that shit that's coming out of his mouth. They let you know attorneys only care about your money. They only care about getting paid.
Again, Todd Ringel, that's Baker's defense attorney, only spoke for about 3 minutes and didn't mention the car accident that the defense claimed last month could have caused the abdominal injuries allegedly leading to the child's death.
I can't believe this shit. A weird form of discipline. That's how he look at it, as a weird form of discipline. Is she fucking him or something? A weird form of discipline. Dragging a child body naked by their hair, that's discipline. And that's a weird form of discipline. Man, man. All right, guys, we're going to go into day 2 of this shit. What the hell?
Arguments begin in a case against a normal woman accused of murdering a child. Prosecutors today describing her as emotionless.
Cynthia Baker is accused of killing her boyfriend's daughter, 8-year-old RICA Roundtree. Manash Kwangwari was in court today as lawyers gave opening statements. Manash.
Terror, torture, and isolation. Those were the words used by Assistant State's Attorney Mary Cole to describe 8-year-old RICA Roundtree's last day alive. Cole says Baker beat her, and later she was pronounced dead at OSF St. Francis Medical Center in Peoria. During her opening statements, Cole described the, quote, hate Baker had for her ex-boyfriend's daughter. In retrieved text messages presented today, Cynthia said, quote, I don't like her at the house. I don't know what to do with her. I really hate your daughter, and if she were my daughter, I'd strangle her. The jury was visibly taken back, and in an effort to give his client a fighting chance, defense lawyer John Riggle told the jury it's not their job to determine if Cynthia could have killed RICA, but rather whether she did it beyond a reasonable doubt.
Don't fall in the trap of hearing everything that is not favorable for my client and forming an opinion. It would be like me doing this. Everyone here probably thinks you've seen my hand, right? Here's the problem. That's the state case, ladies and gentlemen. You can't form an opinion on that because you haven't seen my hand until you get the other side. Let both sides present their evidence.
And coming up at 6, you will hear testimony from the first responders that were dispatched to Baker's house the day RICA died. Hear what they have to say about Baker's demeanor during that time. In Bloomington, I'm Manash Kwangwari. Back to you.
The attorney is a straight up hoe. This attorney is a straight up hoe. What up, the underrated Dawkins? This attorney is a straight up hoe. I don't see how anybody can defend this shit. And yet again, you told this man, I hate your daughter. I don't know what to do with her. If it was left up to me, I'll strangle her. I'm playing for you again. I'm playing for you again.
Arguments begin in the case against a normal woman accused of murdering a child.
Y'all listen to this shit. Listen to this shit.
Prosecutors today describing her as emotionless.
Cynthia Baker is accused of killing her boyfriend's daughter, 8-year-old RICA Roundtree. Manash Kwangwari was in court today as lawyers gave opening statements. Manash.
Terror, torture, and isolation.
The damn attorney is a straight up hoe. He's a straight up hoe.
To describe 8-year-old RICA Roundtree's last day alive. Cole says Baker beat her, and later she was pronounced dead at OSF St. Francis Medical Center in Peoria. During her opening statements, Cole described the, quote, hate Baker had for her ex-boyfriend's daughter. In retrieved text messages presented today, Cynthia said, quote, I don't like her at the house. I don't know what to do with her. I really hate your daughter, and if she were my daughter, I'd strangle her. The jury was visibly taken back, and in an effort to give his client a fighting chance, defense lawyer John Riggle told the jury it's not their job to determine if Cynthia could have killed RICA, but rather whether she did it beyond a reasonable doubt.
Don't fall in the trap of hearing everything that is not favorable for my client and forming an opinion. It would be like me doing this. Everyone here probably thinks you've seen my hand, right? Here's the problem. That's the state case, ladies and gentlemen. You can't form an opinion on that because you haven't seen my hand
straight up
until you
hoe.
get the other side. Let both sides present their evidence.
A straight up hoe.
And coming up at 6, you will hear testimony from the first responders that were dispatched to Baker's house the day RICA died. Hear what they have to say about Baker's demeanor during that time.
Can anybody find me that?
I'm Manash Kungwar.
What you talking about? Where the first responder said something. Can anybody find me that? Fire Goddess, can you find me that, baby? Can you find me that? Can anybody find me that? I got my hold on, let me see. I got my Gmail wide open. If anybody can find that for me, please send it to me. This attorney is a straight up hoe, man. A straight up hoe. Straight up hoe. Ain't no way in hell. Ain't no way in hell I can say any of this shit that he was saying, man. Straight up hoe. A straight up hoe. Man. All right, guys, we're going to go to day 3. What happened on day 3?
And prosecutors in McLean County are trying to paint Cynthia Baker as a habitual abuser, which led to her striking and killing her then boyfriend's 8-year-old daughter, RICA Rountree. Manash Kungwari was in the courtroom for day 3 of the trial against Baker, in which she is accused of killing Rountree. Manash, what is the defense's claim?
According to autopsy reports, RICA Rountree died in January because her intestines burst and blood seeped into her stomach. A surgeon who took the stand Thursday said a kind of injury like that could have been caused by a car accident, a fall directly on the stomach from 10 feet or higher, or getting punched and kicked in the stomach very hard. The state believes Baker kicked RICA in the stomach, ultimately leading to her death. But others who lived in the house say Baker never touched RICA. A 19-year-old living in the house said she never saw Cynthia physically hit RICA, but she admits there was animosity between the two once RICA moved in, calling it a rocky relationship.
A grown-ass 50-some-year-old bitch.
DeRosa that RICA rebelled against Cindy, telling her that she was...
A grown-ass 50-something-year-old bitch got animosity with an 8-year-old. Let that sink in. A 50-something-year-old bitch got animosity with an 8-year-old. A 50-something-year-old bitch got animosity with an 8-year-old. A grown-ass woman got animosity with that fucking 8-year-old.
was not her mom and she couldn't tell her what to do.
I never saw that, I heard it.
Would you agree if a child told a mother or a stepmother that it might cause it to be rocky there at first? Their relationship?
Yes.
However, Cynthia's 7-year-old daughter also took the stand Thursday, and she said she witnessed Cynthia kick RICA in the stomach twice. She said this happened sometime after Christmas. RICA was pronounced dead in late January. In Bloomington, I'm Manash Kungwari.
Man. Yeah, you gotta be kidding me. That's what I'm saying, King. Guys, it's a fucking 8-year-old. Big grown ass woman got animosity with an 8-year-old.
And Cynthia Baker is accused of killing her ex-boyfriend's daughter, RICA Rountree.
Manosh Kungwari was in the courtroom for day 3 of the trial where new evidence and testimony came out. Manosh.
The surgeon says the hit to the stomach had to have happened 3 to 5 days before RICA died because her intestines were swollen on the day he was operating on her. RICA's intestines burst, which caused blood to seep into her stomach, causing a number of problems inside of her body. The surgeon says as he was operating, RICA was dying quickly, but he tried everything to keep her alive. When the surgeon told RICA's father, Richard Rountree, that his daughter died, he was visibly distraught, confused, and somewhat sad. But the surgeon said Cynthia was, quote, remarkably calm and quiet. But he says that's not out of the ordinary.
And in that interview, do you remember basically told him, yeah, she was quiet. It seemed odd to you, but people process things differently?
Correct.
Have you seen other people that you've had to deliver this type of news to be quiet?
Yes.
So that's not abnormal?
Correct.
And medical experts did conclude that RICA died for being struck in the stomach. Baker's 7-year-old daughter took the stand today and said that she watched Cynthia kick RICA in the stomach twice and laughed at her pain. In Bloomington, I'm Manosh Kungwari.
She laughed at it. She laughed at it. How about that? She laughed at it. How about that?
Welcome back. A jury is now deliberating on the fate of a McLean County woman accused of killing her 8-year-old stepdaughter.
The defense rested their case today after saying that his client, Cynthia Baker, is guilty of some of the charges she's facing, but not murdering her stepdaughter. Stephanie Rodriguez was there for closing arguments and joins us with more tonight. Stephanie.
Bobby, Janice, 5 days. That's all it took for all of the evidence to be presented in the murder trial of Cynthia Baker, from graphic autopsy photos to videos depicting what the state has called child abuse. Now it's all up to the jury. The defense had 3 witnesses: RICA Rountree's 2nd grade teacher, a school nurse, and a teacher's assistant who knew the child. Richard Rountree, the little girl's father, was on the witness list, but the defense did not call him to the stand. After this, they didn't call him to the stand after the state told the judge that they were in possession of a letter that Baker had written to him saying that he should lie and take all of the blame when he's on the stand. Now, prosecutors say the state's attorney was questioning him. In their closing arguments, prosecutors replayed those graphic videos of the defendant, Cynthia Baker, beating the naked 8-year-old in front of her other children.
For most, it's unthinkable, but for RICA, it was her normal. In the 407 Stanhope residence, RICA was treated as less than, as this defendant's punching bag. And her pain served as entertainment for the entire family.
Cynthia Baker didn't testify, but her attorney told jurors that she is guilty of domestic battery, but not of murder.
She is 100% guilty of every domestic battery they charged her with. I'm her attorney, and I'm telling her that. But those videos do not show aggravated battery. They do not show murder. They, again, show an offense that she's appropriately charged with.
Also today, the court seated one of their alternate jurors because of an issue with one of the jurors being late. The jury has been deliberating since about 3:45. And as of right now, we're not sure if they're going to go into tonight or continue tomorrow. Of course, we'll be keeping you updated on air and online as we find out the jury's decision. For now, reporting from inside the Law and Justice Center in McLean County, I'm Stephanie Rodriguez, Heart of Illinois, ABC.
There's got to be something in the water, man. There's got to be something in the water. Got to be something in the food. It's got to be something. Welcome. I eat tofu 6 to 8. Welcome to the show. Hit that thumbs up if you haven't. It's got to be something in the water, something in the food. It got to be something. This is a motherfucking ridiculous. It's got to be something. This can't be real. This can't be real.
Guilty of murder after a 5-day trial followed by 5 hours of jury deliberation, a McLean County woman convicted of killing her boyfriend's daughter.
Manoj Pagwari was there as the decision came down. Manoj.
In January, Cynthia Baker beat and killed 8-year-old RICA Roundtree. And on Tuesday, 12 jurors found her guilty on all charges. Doctors testified Baker kicked RICA in the stomach, causing internal bleeding, which in turn killed her over the course of 3 to 5 days. The evidence presented also revealed the kick was the final blow in what was a long history of child abuse. Videos Baker took herself show that she dragged RICA by the neck, kneed her in the back, and slammed her head into the wall on separate occasions. As the judge read the verdict, Cynthia was visibly emotional.
We, the jury, find the defendant, Cynthia Baker, guilty of the offense of first-degree murder. It is signed by the foreperson and other 11 jurors. Next verdict provides we, the jury, find the defendant, Cynthia Baker, guilty of the offense of aggravated battery to a child. Next verdict provides we, the jury, find the defendant, Cynthia Baker, guilty of the offense of endangering the life or health of a child. Next verdict
Hold your head up,
we, the
bitch.
jury, find the defendant,
Hold your head
Cynthia
up,
Baker,
bitch.
guilty of the offense of domestic battery.
Hold your head up, bitch.
Defense attorney Todd Ringel left the building before we could speak to him. But the McLean County State's Attorney's Office announced they will be doing a joint press conference with the Normal Police Department Wednesday morning. We will be there and we'll bring you their thoughts right here on WMBD. In McLean County, I'm Manoj Pagwari.
Somebody sent me something, but it's from an email that said add this. Fire Goddess, is this you? Somebody sent me something that said add this share to. Is that you? Is that you?
Tortured and beaten, a jury says a McLean County woman is guilty of kicking her boyfriend's daughter to death. We do want to warn you, you may find some of...
All right, for somebody who was asking earlier what she facing, you see it right there on the screen. She's facing up to 200 years. Up to 200 years.
The video in this case disturbing. Manoj Pagwari reports.
Evidence presented showed Cynthia Baker regularly beat 8-year-old RICA Roundtree before her death, abuse that took place at the home that Baker and RICA's father both shared. Video of that abuse, along with other evidence, was enough to convince a 12-person jury beyond a reasonable doubt.
We, the jury, find the defendant, Cynthia Baker, guilty of the offense of first-degree murder. It is signed by the foreperson and other 11 jurors.
Cynthia now awaits a February court date where she will learn her punishment. She faces a sentence of up to 200 years.
Altogether, and the bottom line is this is child abuse. This is repetitive injury to a child over numerous, I would say, weeks.
Doctors say RICA died from a kick to the stomach. Testimony and video evidence suggests Cynthia did not do this alone. Detectives presented text messages between Baker and RICA's father.
Would life be better without RICA? Defendant. I don't know. I don't want to say yes. That
the dad texted her that. It was him. Oh my God, the dad texted her that and said, would life be better without RICA? This fool. The daddy text her that. Would life be better without RICA? Are you fucking kidding, man?
is your daughter.
The day Richard Roundtree was supposed to testify, he handed a letter to the Normal Police Department in which Baker asked him to take the blame for everything. And at this time, Richard has not been charged with anything, but the McLean County Sheriff's Office did interrogate him Monday morning. Defense lawyer Todd Ringel left the building before we could speak to him, but the McLean County State's Attorney's Office and the Normal Police Department will be doing a joint press conference on Wednesday morning. We will be there, and we'll bring you their thoughts right here on WMBD News. In Bloomington, I'm Manash Kungwari.
I eat tofu 6 to 8. I think she said it best. She said the dad must hated Rika's mother so much that he couldn't stand Rika either. Maybe because the child looked like his mother, looked like her mother. Oh my God. SB Nuggets, hey honey, how you doing? Thank you for coming to the show. What I said to y'all earlier, I bet he talks so much shit about his baby mama, but this white bitch, he didn't say shit to her. Well, we know he didn't say shit to her because the whole nigga asked her in a text message, would life be better without his own fucking daughter? I'm just lost. I'm lost for words on that. I'm just so fucking lost. But y'all hear what the young man said right here. He said right now, the dad ain't been charged with anything. He ain't been charged with nothing. But he has been interrogated. How many of y'all feel like the dad need to be charged too? How many of y'all feel like the dad need to be charged? SP Nuggets, I haven't seen that video, and I don't even think I want to see it. Because I know if I show that, YouTube probably going to flag me. I heard there's a whole lot of videos floating around about this baby. And somebody said earlier in the chat room, some ain't meant for the public to see on YouTube. I'm scared to see it. I'm scared to see it. Well, SP Nuggets, I don't know how long you've been listening, but I played the attorney, and her defense attorney said that's a weird form of discipline. She said the dad was sitting in the room while it was happening. Are you fucking kidding me? Wow. I'm lost for words. I'm lost for words. Um, let me see something.
Services believes in preserving our environment. You can do your part by just making the switch to Republic Services. Simply put all your recyclables in one blue cart and your waste in another. Republic Services will handle it from here.
Oh my God. Are you? And the daddy is there. You hoe ass nigga. And the daddy is there. Man. Guys, I'm watching a video where she got the baby sitting in the corner with her arms stretched out holding cans. And then check this out. The bitch went in the room and you see this big ass figure. He figured it come in the room, but he saw she recorded. He ducked back in. And they go other kids just walking around. She made sure that the phone was straight while she recorded it. You low down bitch. They ain't got the nerve to be playing trap music. Okay, my bad. There wasn't a daddy there. I thought it was. There wasn't a daddy there. Yes, it was. Her daddy's there when she. Hold on, guys. I'm making show y'all this. So hold on. I'm making show y'all this. Give me a minute. Straight up hoes, man. Just straight up hoes. Straight up hoes. Straight up hoe. Guys, y'all, man. Y'all look at this shit right here. Look at this shit. They some straight up hoes, man. All of them. It's another white bitch. Look at this whole head. You got two grown ass white women there, and you got this whole nigga, man. Look at the whole ass daddy. Look at it. Is that the dad? Was that the dad just walked across the screen? Was that the dad that walked across the screen? SP, was that the dad that just walked across the screen? What up, UFO?
Make your bread. That's kicking. Think you're understanding English. Huh? You understanding English? That's what you're supposed to be, right? Right.
Kiki, Richard, do you love me?
No, I don't.
Are you riding?
I need some little authority with that. You just got a dog. We're gonna adopt a cat. It was $100 and he had to wait inside the room.
You know we have. You know that every night when I see you, I'll be thinking love.
SP Nuggets, what I was meaning, what I just asked you in the chat room is when I get through showing this video, what I want to do is end this stream and do another stream and have you on the phone call. I mean, you could talk about this for a minute if that's okay with you. I want to get through showing the people this video. And once I get through showing this video, do a real quick stream featuring you. And let's have a little smaller conversation about this. If you're willing to do that for me, if you got the time. It mean a lot to me if you got the time. I don't know if I could take the video of her hitting her. I'm damn about to lose my mind right now. But if you aim me to join me on a phone call or whatnot, I will go ahead and email you my number. I email you my number and oh, you say you're at work? Okay, fine, okay. All right, well, maybe we could do it another time then. We can get together, do a show, and me and you both can talk about this. Because this is crazy. This is crazy.
I go so much better. Go Bella! Go Bella! Michelle, go Bella!
All the other kids run around free, having fun. And this woman sitting up here. And if that isn't her dad, he's still a bitch. Because he's sitting there watching this shit happen and just walking around. Y'all see this shit? Y'all see what this whole do? Did y'all see what this bitch did? Man.
You know what's so funny, Rika, is you do this shit all night, supposedly, right? You can't do it for 10 minutes when we tell you to? That's what I know for all that. We sleep. I know. Listen. But she says she does it all night. Don't you? Yeah, because you're a fucking liar again, don't you? Listen, nice. You do it all night? Okay, then do it now. Do it now. What the fuck is so difficult? Ready?
Listen to how she talking to him. Listen to how she talking to him.
Room now. Rika, did I say, do you want a whooping? I said, get your ass to my room now. I'm calling your dad. Move it out the corner. Now.
A mother and a father are supposed to be the one to protect their children. And sad as it is to say, even though the mother really couldn't do anything, she tried. But the fact of the matter is, the mother couldn't do anything either. Neither the mom or the dad was there to protect this baby. If there was the dad in the video, man, how dare you watch this hoe do this to your child? How dare you sit up there and watch this? But if you ain't the dad, how the fuck is you, as a man, not only a man, as a black man, sit here and watch this woman do this to this baby, and 9 times out of 10, the baby ain't did shit. Nine times out of 10, you was fucking one of them. That's probably why you didn't do anything. You didn't give a damn. You laying up on a woman, free coochie. You didn't have as want your daughter anyway, because you sent her a text asking her, would it be better if my daughter wasn't around? And you allowed this woman to tell you in text messages how much she hated your child. You allowed this woman to tell you in text messages she would strangle your child if it was left to her. And we see your punk ass and this you in the video just walking around, ain't even giving a damn. And got the other white bitch sitting up there gyrating on that girl back. And now one time, you as a man stepped in and said, look, that's enough. Leave her alone. That's not fair. You got these other kids running around, letting them have fun while you sitting up here and got this girl doing all this shit. She's a baby. She's 8 years old, you dick. The fuck she supposed to do? Bitch, you was 8 years old once. The other hoe in there with you, she was 8 years old once. The pussy ass nigga that was in there with y'all, he was 8 years old once. What the fuck y'all expect her to do? Did you really hate the baby mama that much, bruh? Whatever you got a problem with the baby mama, you leave with the baby mama. The child ain't got nothing to do with that. You ain't saying that when you laid in bed fucking her to get that child. So why was it a problem now? I don't know what's wrong with you dudes in this era. I don't. I don't know what y'all smoking. Or what y'all eating. But every last one of you are insane. At least the mama tried to save her baby, but the punk ass defects didn't do shit. SP Nuggets, somebody told me in your chat room the other day, if you still listening, somebody told me in your chat room the other day, I said the word damn. And they posted in your chat, said, watch the language because we don't cuss over here. I didn't know damn was a bad word, but I guess the way you using it, I guess it's a bad word. I respect people platform. Okay? I apologize to you for that. But over here, I let my mouth fly. I say how I feel. And I don't know how much cursing bothers you. I don't know how much cursing bothers you. But I want you to understand, just as anybody else who came from your side, because I think a couple of people came from your side over here. This is my compassion. This is me. This is what you get. So I had to keep in mind in your chat room, if you're talking about stuff like this, I got to try to keep in mind not to cuss in your chat room. But over here, I let my mouth fly. For all of you who sent me information about this story, I appreciate you. And I love you for this. And y'all said exactly what it's going to do. It's heartbreaking. My heart is broken. My heart is broken. To see this defenseless baby being recorded while these grown ass or fuck ass adults enjoyed it. Enjoyed it. You got the little mixed babies running around and shit, but you want to do something to the dark skinned baby though. You hate her for some reason, but you got the little mixed babies running around and shit. They having fun and everything, but that's okay. I can't blame them children because they don't understand what's going on. They don't understand what's going on, so I can't blame the children. Because in their mind, the adults is still in the little biracial children mind that this girl actually doing something wrong. Yeah, I know how we was with children. Somebody get in trouble, we go, ooh, and we make fun of them. We started laughing and stuff. And that's why the kids ratted her out, because they did not understand. These babies did not understand. And you know what? It's a good thing this bitch got caught. Because if she did that to RICA, and you hate children that much, it wasn't going to be too long before you did your own children like that. Amen? It wasn't going to be too long before you do your own damn children like that. I miss my grandma. I miss my grandma. Because if my grandma would have saw that, she would have went and got that baby. This is too much. Hey, Chantel, SP Nugget said, I just try to keep it a minimum because we got young teens in the chat that are growing and learning, but our parents are. I understand that, SP Nugget. I promise you I do, dear. I promise you I do. But you know, dear, what me and you do, sometimes you got to be raw and rough for them to understand. I got a young man, if he's still in there, his name King Isaac. He's a young man, been following me for a long time now. As a matter of fact, before I started the show, I sent him a message. I told him, man, I know my voice is vulgar. My tone is vulgar. But I want him to understand my compassion. And I want him to take what he listened to me say on this show. By him being a young man, I want him to take what I'm saying and take heed to what I'm saying. He ain't got to necessarily take it the same tone. But take what I'm saying and take it as a life lesson and say for what Chris show or what SP Nugget show or whoever you watch on YouTube that do these stories. I want him as a young man to take these stories and say, from what I see these people talking about, that's not the man I want to grow up to be. Amen? That's not the man I want to be. When I get older, I'm in the young generation. When I get older, if I do have a child, I want this man to have a child with somebody who's going to be on the same page as him. Because he come in with respect. He don't even really cuss in the chat. Not that I see. He come in with respect. He don't cuss in the chat. And usually I don't let the young people come up in here. But that man been following me for the longest. And he's very mature for age. Like the last time I checked, he was 16. He may be 17 now. But he come in with a mature mind. That's why I let him in the show. He come in with a mature mind as a young man. Oh, you said Rika had a brother that formed the mother? Well, as far as the mother goes, Fire Goddess says she wrote the mother. Hopefully the mother will get the letter and she will want to come talk to me. Because despite all what she did to get locked up, she tried to save her child. But she said due to her criminal past, nobody took her serious. And my heart hurt for that woman. It does. Even though she fucked up. She fucked up. Her record fucked up. I mean, it ain't that fucked up what I read, but it's fucked up why she up in there now. It's fucked up. But at least she still cared enough to try to save her child. On multiple occasions. So yes, now I do believe, even though I'm not a father, I do believe protective service, children protective service don't give a shit about children. Like I said earlier, when you don't want them in your business, anybody can make a funky ass call anonymous, they be all up in your business. When you trying to get help, you ain't getting the help. How the fuck does that work? I have no idea. How the fuck does that work? But folks get to call anonymous and make false ass claims. And they be at your house just like that. But this one won't make no false claims. She tried to save her baby. And according to her, nobody did shit. All y'all just seen that video a few minutes ago. Fuck every last one of y'all. Every last one of y'all some bitches. Every last one of y'all. And bitch, I wish I was there when you were doing that twerking behind that girl, because I would literally put my foot up in your ass. I would have. And didn't give a damn about you calling police. Because you trashy for doing that. You see the baby being abused, you'll get behind her gyrating and shit. Your funky ass pussy behind her while you gyrating and shit. Man, I wish I was there, man. I would have cocked my boot back so far up your ass. Nasty ass. And then the whole nigga up in there just sitting there watching that shit happen. Fuck you too, nigga. Y'all don't like what I'm saying, you more than welcome to leave. I don't give a fuck at this point. I'm pissed. I don't give a fuck. Let me let y'all listen to this mama. Listen to the mama.
I bagged DCFS in January, and I told them I didn't care where Rika went, but somebody needs to go check on my daughter because they were going to kill her.
Y'all hear that? Y'all didn't hear it? Let me play it again. This is what the mom said.
I bagged DCFS in January, and I told them I didn't care where Rika went, but somebody needs to go check on my daughter because they were going to kill her.
Police say on January 25th of this year, Rika Rountree was kicked so hard in the abdomen it killed her.
I'm just so hurt. I'm just so hurt that she's not here.
She didn't even have a chance.
Now, Cynthia Marie Baker is facing 3 counts of murder and other charges. She's Rika's
Bitch
father's
ass
girlfriend,
nigga.
and prosecutors say Baker had videos on her phone showing her abuse of a victim they refer to as RR. One of those videos from August 23rd of last year shows Baker hitting RR in the face and asking, "Do I need a collar for you?" and then puts her hands around the victim's neck.
I told them that my daughter was being tortured and she was suffering.
Another video reportedly shows Baker kneeing RR in the back.
I told them my daughter was being tortured and she's suffering.
Several times and banging the victim's head against the wall.
That's hard to swallow. I can't believe they treated her like that. She was life. I promise you, she was life.
Even though I was telling the truth, my criminal history prevented anyone from taking me serious. I begged.
The last part got me. The last part got me. They didn't take her serious because she was a criminal. They wouldn't listen to her because she was a criminal. Hey, Doc Paul. Hey, sweetie. Now, that's a good question. How did she know? I want to know that too. How did it get to her? Guys, I'm gonna reach out one more thing, and I'm gonna leave it at that. And hopefully, me and SP Nuggets can do a recap of this show or do a recap of this story. Period. She told me what her off days are, and maybe we can go live together and talk about this. It would be an honor to speak with SP Nuggets about this. Let me bring up one more thing, y'all. If I can remember where I put it at. Yeah, I don't remember where I put it at. Jesus Christ. Anyway, what I was going to show y'all is that the school knew about it. I might do a follow-up video on that, or whenever I talk to SP Nuggets, we could talk about that. But I know I sent it to myself about the school knew about the abuse, and I think even the school reported it. And this baby still didn't get no help. But even with that though, I got one more thing I want to share with y'all. And we're going to end this show. And again, thank you for everybody who came through. I love each and every last one of y'all for coming through. This is heartbreaking. It's very heartbreaking. I want y'all to hear this right here. I want y'all to hear this. According to Illinois, the DCFS, 103 children was lost in the last 10 months. Fucking with defects. One of the 3 child deaths included RICA, with connection to the Illinois DCFS in the last 10 months. Listen.
At Toyota of Kingsport, we
Oh,
are serious
hell.
about
Damn
saving you
ass.
money.
Involvements. 103 children with connections to DCFS, 103 have died in the last 10 months, which is already more than the previous year. Fox's Anna Espinoza has more on these really shocking numbers. What are you learning, Anna?
Oh my God. Hey, Frida.
Communications with officials
Hey, baby, what's going on?
Trying to get these updated numbers, and now the Office of the DCFS Inspector General tells us that they've investigated 103 child deaths. These are children who had involvement with the department 12 months before their death. Of those 103 deaths, so far 70 were investigated for abuse and neglect, and documents show that the OIG found evidence of abuse or neglect in 14 of those cases. Right now, a coroner has only classified 55 of those deaths. 11 of those deaths were classified as homicides, 17 accidental, 8 undetermined, 14 natural causes, and 5 suicides. And during fiscal year 2018, 98 children with connections to DCFS died.
Oh, somebody told me about this woman,
could
Anna
still rise
Espinoza.
because there are still 2 months
Somebody
left
send me something about her.
before this fiscal year is over. Back to you, Didi.
Anna, thank you for that report. And these 103 deaths include the deaths of Tanasia Barnes, Jahir Gibbons, Rika Roundtree, Byron Casanova, and AJ Friend. We want to hear your story about DCFS. Call that number on your screen or email us.
There you have it, guys. In Illinois, for the last 10 months, 103 child deaths dealing with defects. 103. 103 deaths have occurred fucking with defects in Illinois in the last 10 months. And this was published May the 7th, 2019. Now this lady, somebody said something about this lady in the comment section. I forget who it was, but you told me about this lady. And there she was right there. I'm doing fine, Frida. Thank you, dear. But again, in Illinois alone, fucking with defects, 103 deaths in Illinois. That says a lot. That says that you motherfuckers are not doing your job. And it says that a lot of you motherfuckers is only there for a paycheck. You're not here for the children. You're only here for a paycheck. And you don't give a damn about my black children. Well, I don't have any children, but children, you don't give a fuck about my black children. You don't give a fuck about Hispanic children. You don't give a fuck about white children. You don't give a fuck about children at all. Because they just named damn near a child for damn near each ethnic. And you don't give a fuck. So now, Chris Thorns, understand why they say CPS ain't shit. Now Chris Thorns understand. Ladies and gentlemen, thank y'all so much for joining the show. Rest in peace, young Rika. Fire Goddess, we'll see what happened with the letter that you sent to the lady. Hopefully they will let her call me whenever she get it. I know it's going to take some time, plus it's the holidays. If I have to, give me her information. I'll write her too. Fly high, young ones. Every last one of y'all, fly high. I guess, guys, me and SP Nuggets gonna do a collab one day soon. So stay tuned for that. That's gonna be great. Other than that, though, man, I love every last one of y'all, man. If you haven't, when you get out this stream tonight, hug your child, tell how much you love them, because tomorrow's not promised. And we see that now. Your man, Chris Thorns, and I'm out. Peace.